Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel, and today we are in Project Cars 3. So this is actually a pretty cool game. Let's check out the showroom here. We got all of our different cars that we can go through and buy, etc. We got a nice Ponzo right here, looks awesome. A lot of different cars that we can do by class, we can do by price value, we can do by all kinds of different stuff. We can do all, so yeah, just check out all these. Lots of really cool, fun cars to drive and buy. Eventually got the Supra in here, which looks really nice. Look at that. So, yeah. Alright guys, so we got that showroom. So, what do I think of this game? So I've been playing around with it for a little while. So, what do I think of Project Cars 3? We're going to do a race here in a little bit. But, I've had Project Cars 2, which was a very fun game. The career mode, though, was a little bit lacking. There wasn't a whole lot of point. There wasn't a whole lot of challenge to it. You simply worked your way through different racing series. But here, let's check out the career mode here. So here we go. We got Road E. We got Road... Ooh, D. Road D is now open. Very nice. Please hold. There we go. We'll have to go check that out here in a little bit. But we got Road D, which is now open. We also have Road C all the way to Road A. Then we get into like the hypercars. We get to the GTs. Then we get the invitationals. Ooh, I got some open slots in the invitationals that I'll have to check out. And of course we have some of the add-ons, which look like they're already added on. Nope, need to purchase those. Okay. Very good. But, so yeah, let's go all the way back here to where we started. So, here we go. We got Road E Basics. And so we got a bunch of different, like, hot laps. We got the championship mode for two rounds that you get to race at Monument Canyon, which is a very fun track. 2 different tracks that you have to do. We also have the... I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it's a very cool town road in Scotland. A very fun track there. And of course you got the Shanghai Nights. You got this interesting hot lap around Tuscany. You haven't been able to get all of the... you got these 3 different goals you try to meet on each one, and how many goals you meet, that unlocks further events. So you got the Roadie World Championship Series thing there. There's 3 rounds, and so I need 6 more goals. Ooh, the Eiffel weather. That's interesting. And then anyways, so 6 more goals that I need to meet prior to being able to finish off with the Roadie Majors. But yeah, so it's really cool because you get that, but you also have the XP, which earns you different levels and stuff, and that earns you cash, which is very nice. So I got like 73,626, I think you call it credits, but I'm going to call it cash in the bank, so pretty good amount of money. So currently I have several cars. I got my Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. I also have my 1966 Ford Mustang 2x2 Fastback, and I've also got my 2013 Toyota GT86, which is a very nice looking car there with some Nitto tires on it as well. But yeah, so let's go and look at these cars here, because you can do customization. So a lot of different customization you can do. Let's look at a few of my styles here. So we got... just a few styles, so you can custom make these in your spare time, which is really fun. So let's go into customize mode here. So you got multiple paints. You got gloss, matte metallic, flip, and matte flip. You also have patterns. So you can do flames. You can do all kinds of different setups. You got camo, you got stripes, and of course you can go with just a normal scheme, but very cool there. You also have your decals, which go anywhere from suspension suppliers to tires, rims, lubricants, brakes, engines, miscellaneous 1, miscellaneous 2, interior, esports. You also have some historic sponsors here, and of course you have some nice fictional sponsors to play around with, and you also have some other ones which have to be unlocked with a purchase at some point, but you got that. You can also customize your numbers anywhere from 0 to not quite 100, but 99 anyways. And you got your different backgrounds that you can select, different fonts, all kinds of stuff there. You can also select your different colors on your number there as well, so that's pretty cool. You can also customize your license plate and license plate based design, which is pretty cool. And you can also do rims and tires. So currently we got, what have we got on here? We got ourselves some, whatever that, Aristo, I don't know. Got some of those rims. I forget what size we got. We're running 16s on there. And we got ourselves, well, we did have, there we go. We have ourselves some nice Nitto tires on there. So very, very good looking car. So anyways, you can go through here and you can save yourself different different styles. Honestly, I don't know what this whole team is thing, livery. Can we do custom? I'm not really sure how this works. I'm not sure what the point is. I think, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what all this is, but you do have some nice paint schemes that you can choose from in here as well, which look pretty good. So, anyways, you got that. You also got the different manufacturer base paint schemes, I guess. I'm not really, honestly, I really don't know what this is. What the team is versus the custom versus the my styles. I'm not sure what the team has to do with my custom scheme. I'm not sure how these cross over, but somehow it does. Anyways, you got that. And of course you can do that with any one of these cars here, which makes it very, very fun. You also, you can look at your performance there. You got your top speed of 23.8. You got 40.3 on the acceleration, 36.2 on the handling, 33.2 braking. Power is at 330 horsepower, doing pretty good. You got 3,194 pounds in the weight, and as you can see, the car is upgradable. So let's look at the upgrades you can do. So let's see here. So obviously, if I want to upgrade my car over road E to road D, I can do that. So I have tire upgrades here on the bottom that I can add. I have brake upgrades, which I need to do at some point, but I don't want to upgrade it to road D yet. You also have weight reduction, bodywork, air intake. You also have yourself camshaft updates there as well, which will increase your power. You also have fuel injection engine, which the engine will definitely help out with power as well. Forced induction. Look where that gets you, all the way to road C. So pretty powerful car there. Differential transmission suspension, which I could definitely use, but as I said, waiting on getting through road E stuff first, and then we can probably move on to road D. And of course you can go to complete race conversion on this car as well. So that's pretty expensive. Not going to be paying for that. But anyways, a lot of cool ways to upgrade your car as you go along here. So that kind of makes things a lot of fun. So that is really cool. So we got we got all that. So we got that going on. So obviously I need to check out what all is going on in here, so I'm gonna have to check that out, guys. Anyways, got road D, so that's cool. We also have you got your settings, of course, lots of different settings to go through. And let's see, so audio, I got there is someone that talks to you. It's called dialogue volume. The person honestly got on my nerves, so I got rid of him. Because it was like, they were talking to me the whole time, and it's like, I know what I'm doing. Thank you very much. I can figure this out by myself. I don't need you yakking. So you got your vehicle volume, you got your environment volume, you got, really the sound I thought has been really good. You also have the subtitles, which definitely did not need. Camera shake, etc. Helmet look to apex, yep. Prioritize resolution. You got your HUD, which you had, see, I don't need that to be shaking. Got your track map, which I use, speedometer, create objectives. That's kind of helpful if you're trying to really just go after the objectives in the race, but honestly, it gets on my nerves, just because it's in my way and I can't see what I'm driving. So just I move that off. You also have mode information that pops up. You have the mastery notifications, which shows you different things about like turning, braking, etc. You also have your leveling XP, so how you do through the race, like how many cars you pass, how long you draft. That will improve your XP throughout the race, which will give you more points to level up and get more cash later on. You have your notifications that I have turned off because that popped up way too often. Gamer tags, never really liked those, honestly. So, and then of course you have your different settings here for your controller. You also have your button assignments, which is very nice to look through. Very okay. Yeah. Ooh. You got your headlights and stuff. That's all set up with and controls. Running the controller. Yep. So everything's running like I want it. So let's see here. And also here's another thing. So if you want to get this game, you're going to want to be able to turn off a lot of these assists so that you can get better points in your racing. So let's see, currently I have student assist off, haven't needed that. Braking assist, I've turned that off. Anti-lock brakes, kind of like that. Stability control, I'm kind of liking right now just because I haven't really had a whole lot of time on this game, so that's helping me out. Traction control, got that on high currently. Automatic gearing, I think I would have to go through the button assignments to be able to get it to a manual setting. So I've got to work on that at some point. Definitely need to try that. Got rid of the track guide, that helps, and the proximity indicator, which shows you if there was someone behind you. But it's like, come on, I can look around behind me, so I don't really need that. Cockpit wheel driver, that's a different setting there. That's not in that. Yeah, so we want that. There we go. If we turn that guy off, I mean, we already have the... Yeah, so I don't know why he was on. And then, of course, we're using the Imperial system. I love that system. It's very, very easy to understand. Alrighty, so let's check out some of these. So we got our custom events. So this is where it really becomes Project Cars 2, which is really nice. So you can pick any track, because they're all unlocked, all available. So let's see here. Where are you? We got Daytona. So we got Daytona, and this is what's cool, is that you can pick from the cars that you already own, or you can hit the all button. Oh, maybe. Hold on. There we go. You can loan different vehicles that you do not own, and you can select them by class, and you can look through here. So you got your F40, very nice. And then of course you have that beautiful Challenger Hellcat Red Eye, and you also have some very beautiful schemes that you can select for your custom race. So we got our track there, so it looks good. Now you have your weather settings, so this is really nice. And Project Cars 2 had, you can select what season you want to race in. You can do time of day, you can do time progression, how fast is the day progress. You have the starting track condition, so we can go with like a little bit of damp. It's clear for the most part, maybe get a few clouds later on in the race. So we got that. Then of course you have the settings for the race. So let's say we want to do it for like, we'll do it for 5 laps, we'll do it for there. And then we're going to run all of the AI as much as possible. We got race mode, but also you have practice mode as well, where you're the only one on the track, which is fun. So opponent vehicles, you can do it in the identical, same class, same PR range, or any. So we'll do that. You'll get a good look at the cars, and we'll start in the middle of the race, see how that goes. And we're going to leave rules and penalties off, because who wants rules and penalties at this point? Alright guys, so let's check out this race. This is kind of nice, and I'll point out some more stuff. So a pretty quick loading screen, well, normally. Oh, there it goes. Okay, today it's been a little bit slower than normal, but usually the loading screen is pretty quick. Let me check something here. okay. Turn something off of the turn something off of the Wi-Fi, so that should help. Because there is a thing where if you have too many things on your Wi-Fi, this thing will stutter. It really will. It will stutter if you have too many things on the internet at the same time. So fix that. You can buy this to get your custom setup, or you can just use the setups that they already have. So I can use the balance setup for this car because it's a road car. But if you get to the race car, you can have multiple where you have balanced, mostly grip, or you can have speed. So you have 3 different settings that you can use for the race spec cars, which is kind of nice. So we're going to go with balanced, obviously. Let's look at your race settings that you can do. So obviously, gameplay, a lot of different things here again, but there's a few different stuff that's important prior to racing that will be helpful for you, so you can always check those out. Then difficulty, so here we go. So here you go, XP modifier. So currently AI difficulty is on medium, aggression is on medium. That's a pretty good way to start. If you're losing to everybody, you want to go to low aggression. That will help out. But I mean, I could go easy, but it's like I like going with the medium, just because I do want to challenge. I don't want to run away with it. So, and medium aggression, if you start running away with it too much, add that aggression, and that will really help keeping those guys up with you. And of course, you have all of this stuff, which also affects your XP rating throughout the race. So, alright, so we got a lot of different. Oh, good. We got Formula E cars in here. Good night. Those things are going to be weird. Alright, I guess. So let's take a race here, and I will show you some differences. Oh, what are the trucks doing? Why are the trucks down there? That is weird. Whatever the trucks want to do, I guess. Alrighty. Turn on my lights here. Get around these trucks. Alright, so what is the main difference that I've noticed from Project Cars 2 to 3? So one of the main differences is you don't have damage that will end in your car being destroyed and you not being able to finish the race. That's one realism setting that is gone. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I kind of like the realism setting of, hey, you wrecked your car so badly you can't race anymore. I really do like that setting. So I'm kind of sad to see that go, but overall it's not too bad. So let me show you. So I don't have a mirror. I'm not sure if there's a way to get the mirror back, but there is no mirror. So we'll go down here, and you can do this. So you can look around your car as you're racing. So that really helps out. So I'm doing pretty good here. I am really moving. Those trucks back there are slowing the field down. So what is this? We got a C7R here, which is doing pretty good. I have a whole lot more horsepower than any of these cars up here with me right now, other than the Challengers. And there is drafting. Drafting is available on this game, especially on these tracks, so you can draft. And the effects, you can do slingshot maneuvers, etc. So that's a pretty good amount of fun. Another realism setting that is no more on this game from Project Cars 2 is pit stops. You cannot do a pit stop, and you cannot do you can't go down pit lane. So that's another one that I'm kind of bummed about, because I kind of like the pit stops. They want really in Project Cars 2 though, they really want that authentic though. Just yeah, it was really hard to use, honestly. So I guess honestly it works pretty good, because it would have taken a lot of work to make that a lot more user friendly, because it was very hard to be able to figure out how to do pit stops, honestly, just for me. And I was playing that game for a little over a year, because I had it on a computer, and then I got the Xbox version once I got the Xbox console, and I still couldn't figure it out. So yeah, pretty hard to work with. What else? Some other features. Let's see. We got our different views. So here's our far view. Doing our chase cam here. Then we got grill cam. We got hood cam, we got driver cam, we got inside the driver's helmet cam, we've got roof cam, and of course we got the swingman or the followman or whatever you call it cam. So really nice cam there as well. One feature that has also gone is you could have multiple weather patterns happen in a race. So instead of having like two, like we're going from clear to sunny in this race, you could have 4 different weather patterns happen throughout the race. That is gone, so you only get 2 options, but I think that's okay. I think that's a good giveaway. Do it. So what is better about this game? A far better and improved career mode. The career mode is a lot more in-depth. You're actually able to get parts and upgrade your car. You're able to customize your car a lot better because you actually couldn't customize your car at all. So I mean that really helps out. And here we go. Got the pile up. I am going low. And I'm gonna win, maybe. Second. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, it's fun. I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm sure it was interesting. Yeah, but you can, there we go. Career mode. So you can customize your own car, which is something that wasn't in Project Cars 2, so that is really fun. You have this right here. We can actually earn money, which is really nice. I really do enjoy this. And you can buy different cars and stuff, so that's really helpful. And also you have this as well, which is kind of cool. So you get your experience points for your vehicle, and as you level up on that, you're able to get discounts on parts for your car. So that's really nice as well once you finally buy your car, because you can do them in the custom events, and then once you buy your car, you already have those points to be able to customize it. So let's go to another track here, see if I can find one of my favorites. Indianapolis, that's fun. Let's see here. Also, you have the entire circuit of Nürburgring, a very fun track to check out every once in a while. Let's see here. You got Texas Motor Speedway. That's usually a pretty fun track. You got Tuscany, which is a new track, so that's a lot of fun. Let's go to Watkins Glen here. We're going to switch up our vehicle. We're going to go to a little bit more of a race car here. Let's see. We got our super truck. We got those guys. But back to the career mode here. Let's try the Alponzo. That'll be good. There we go. Got our American Ponzo, which is a very fun car. So let's see. We're going to switch our weather settings here. I'm going to go to a nice dry track and race there. So career mode. So it's really hard for me to say what the career mode is, because it's not like any other career mode on like the NASCAR Heat, Tony Stewart that I've ever played. The only thing that really comes to mind when I'm thinking about this game is Real Racing 3. And if you are a big racing fan, a lot of people know what that is. Real Racing 3 is an amazing app that you can download to your phone for free, and where you can race a ton of different cars and work your way up through the different ranks. And honestly, I have to say that that is what this game is a bigger version of Real Racing 3. And I think that it really makes the game a lot of fun. So, yeah, really, honestly, I really do like this game. A lot of different cars to race, a lot of different tracks, and a career mode that's actually fun to do. So, really like what they've done with this. So, let's talk about the racing here as we go through. There we go. Love the sound of these cars, the Ponzos. These things are so much fun. So you have the rumble strips there on the side to let you know, hey, you're on the edge of the track. So you can feel that through the controller. You can hear it, and it does slow you down. it really does a lot of fun. You also have this cool feature which I really do like, which is the handbrake, so I can spin myself out if I so desire, get out of my way. You do have a damage model on this game, but as I said, it's not going to damage you enough to really make any performance. At least I haven't felt anything where it's performance related or affecting. There we go. Performance affecting. There is no damage as far as I can tell. But you will see damage, like if I scrape the wall, which I'll see if I can do that without losing position or anything. You will see the paint start getting ripped off and body panels start to get loose, which definitely makes the game interesting and realistic looking anyways. Turn on my headlights here, it's like, hey, I'm here, get out of my way. Come on, American power coming through, choo-choo. Let me through. I have the American flag, I am coming through. These cars are awesome. They actually made, at least they were made, and the official driving school was here in Florida. And racing in the game TIR, Total Immersion Racing, and racing these cars, I always love those. The sound, I mean, the rear end would come out on you at all times if you weren't careful in that game, but the sound of the car was just awesome. Love the sound of this car. And also the look. Just the look of the car is just so... It just looks so good. So good. Has that nice, evil, supercar, muscle car look to it that just is really cool. Really like it. Alrighty, so let's see. It really just feeling how the car feels on this track. I mean, obviously I've raced on this track with NASCAR Heat 4 and 5. Is this better? Is this a better feel than those games? Yes. And you say, why is that? Because the car actually feels realistic. It feels, and I think you saw some of the damage on that car right up there that passed us. But the car actually feels pretty stuck to the track, but you do have to slow down or else you will go everywhere. Whereas NASCAR Heat's like, if you're 1 mile an hour over what you should be, you're going to spin out. It's like, this really does have a much better realistic feel, at least to me. And also they did move away from with Project Cars 2, it was a little bit more, they were really going for, in Project Cars 2, the simulation of actually being in a car, so that felt a lot more realistic, like you really had to be paying attention to what you were doing or you were going to spin out. Whereas this, I think they toned that back just a little bit to make it feel a little bit more like you're actually driving the car, yeah, but it's a bit more of a simulation arcade type thing, which is still good. And I think where this game is really improved is the I don't want to say paint booth, because it's really not a paint booth. It's more of the sticker booth that we've come to know from NASCAR Heat 5. But the sponsor options are unending, and the combinations to be able to use are unending. So that's really where the difference is compared to NASCAR Heat 5, where you only have so many. But so that was the big improvement. But also career mode, they actually made a career mode that is you actually feel like, hey, I need to be able to win these races, I need to fill these objectives so that I can buy more cars, I can upgrade cars. They actually have that good feel of, hey, if I do this, then I get this. See, they have that good reward system going on, whereas before it was just like, oh yeah, so you drive for this team, and then you get to drive this car for this team, and so on and so forth. There wasn't really that cost and reward feel to the game. So this, I definitely think they've really improved it in that aspect, and these tracks are still so awesome to race. It's just so much fun. And also that right there, being able to use the handbrake, that is a huge difference. Really do like this game. Oh, look at that car. Looks good. Looks good. So, would I suggest buying this game? Absolutely. This game is a lot of fun. Let's see. I'm going to go through some of my favorite manufacturers here before we close, show you what cars you can drive in this game. And one thing about this game is that you should be able to get as more the newer cars start coming out. They should give DLCs where you can buy some of the newest cars. Like I'm not sure if they'd have like the Bronco in it or not, but they definitely have a lot of different cars that could come down that you can drive. Oh, hello. 20% sale. They have this daily sale going on, so you can possibly get cars for a major discount. So that's fun. Let's see. I want... Nope. Let me back in. I want the manufacturer. Here we go. So let's go all the way back here. Alphabetical order. So you have the Acuras, you got the NSX, you got the NSX GT3, which looks really good. You have the old Calhoun car from Indy history. Those are really cool cars like those. I've never heard of this brand before, but the cars look pretty cool. So mid-engine, whatever they are, I've never heard of this brand before, but they look pretty cool. You got your Aston Martins, you can get your DB11, you can drive a Vantage, you can drive a DB11 Racing, you can drive the new Vantage GTE, and eventually I can unlock these as I get through the levels, which is the Vantage, Vantage GT3, and the Vulcan. I think I pronounced that correctly, but it's a really cool car. Then you got your Audis, you got your TTS Coupe, which is a fun car. You got your TTS Coupe Racing, which is not very fun because it doesn't have all-wheel drive. So not a very fun car, honestly. Really didn't like driving it because going from all-wheel drive in the street car to front-wheel drive in a race car. A front-wheel drive in a race car should not exist. All-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, yes. Front-wheel drive in a race car, no. Sorry. I cannot condone that. That is a bad idea. You also have your different, you got your Audi R8. Love that car. You can have your R8 NMS. You got your LMP 900, which, boy, that was a fun car. And TIR. And a bunch of others. You got your BMWs. You got your Bentleys. You got your Bugatti. And you got your Cadillac GT3, which looks really good. And then, of course, go to Chevy. So here we go. We got ourselves the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Trans Am, which looks really, really good. You also have your Stingray, the C8. We do not call that a Corvette. It is a C8. It does not deserve that badge that is on the hood. We also have our C8R. We have the Camaro ZL1. We have a real Corvette known as the C706. We also have a ZL1 GT4R. We also have our C7, another real Corvette, and really cool cars. We also have Dodge, which is really cool. We have our Hellcat Red Eye. Have our Hellcat Racing Red Eye, so you can check out the horsepower ratings over there to your left as I'm scrolling through these, and so you can see the differences between these cars. You also have your Viper SAR, which is a beautiful car. Love that shade of blue. Awesome car. You also have your Viper Racing, which those things were awesome as well. You got your different Ferrari. All kinds of different Ferrari there on the bottom. You got your Ford, you got a little Ford Escort, you got your Mustang, you got your Ford Escort Race, you got your Fastback Racing version, which looks really good. You also have your Sierra Cosworth. You also have your 2015 Ford Mustang. You got your Ford Fiesta. You have your Ford Mustang GT Racing. You got your Ford MKIV. You have your Ford GT there. You have your Fusion stock car, which is supposed to be a NASCAR. Handles pretty good. Definitely fun in drafting at Daytona, so very fun there. You have your Ford Falcon V8 supercar. Haven't driven that in this game, but I know it's a lot of fun in the other. And of course, you have your Ford GT LMN GTE. And of course, you have your Trans Am Mustang Cobra there. And you have your Zack Speed Ford Capri Coupe 5. I'm not sure what all that means, but it looks like a ginormously alterated Mustang to me. That's what I'm going to say on that. Of course, you have your Formula E's. You have your Hondas, which I don't know what's going on here, honestly, because the Honda Type R is supposed to be all-wheel drive last time I checked, so I'm not sure. Oh, this is a 2016 model. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, that's why that is what it is. You got your Jaguar, you got your KTM's, you got your Lambos, you got your Liger. Not sure who that is. You got your Lotus. Some fun Lotus cars there. Look good. You got your classic Team Lotus. A bunch of really cool Indy cars from the past, which look awesome. Love these. Love this car right here, the Lotus Type 56. Man, those cars are so cool. Very historic car there. Love those things. You got your Mazdas that you can drive. Very cool Mazdas. You got your McLarens. You got your AMG Mercedes. You got your regular Mercedes-Benz. You got your Mitsubishis. You got your Nissans. All the way up to a GTR. And also a GTR Race, which looks really good. And a bunch of other options as well. You got your Opel, which is, I think this is the first car in the Opel line, which is kind of nice. And you got your Pagani, Ponzo, of course, Porsche, a lot of Porsches, a lot of Porsches, a lot of Porsches. You also got whatever that is. You got the Renault, you got the, I'm not sure, Rimac C2, don't know who that is. You also have the custom vehicles, which look really cool. You got your super trucks, which are very cool as well. Because you have Toyota and the Supra. A lot of cool options there. So that is the end of the tour of the cars, but tons of cool cars in Project Cars 3. So yeah, check it out, guys. It is fun. It is mind-boggling, but it is a cool game. Really enjoy it, and I think you will too. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm not sure, let's see, how long is this video? It's gonna be kind of long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this tour. I know it might have taken a little while, but I wanted to kind of point out the differences between Project Cars 2 and 3, and I think it's a really cool game. I really enjoy it. Definitely a different direction than I thought they were going to go, but I think it works out really well. I'm not disappointed. So check it out, guys. You will like, if you're a car guy, you are gonna love this game. If you're a car girl, you're gonna like this game. It is fun, and there's tons of different ways to customize your car in the paint scheme, and tons of ways to add power and handling. Just, it's really, really cool. So check it out, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out my Instagram. I've got some really cool pictures of racing these cars that will be going up from time to time, because this thing has an awesome photo mode, which I will have to show you at some point, not today because that would take way too long, but it's awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.